Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Housewife Historian, and today we are talking the Real Housewives. I am not feeling great. My daughter is sick, so I am gonna wear sunglasses through my video because, well, that's just how I'm feeling today. Okay. We're gonna be talking Real Housewives of the OC, New Jersey, just some different things that have come up in the headlines in the last couple of days. I want to get your guys' opinions. We had a great live yesterday. We had to do two lives because of the fact that we were reading and going over some content about Margaret, and we weren't sure about the time frame. And so I knew that Laura Lee Jensen would know. And I was like, should I call her? Should I not call her? And all of you guys were like, call her, call her. So I did. And she answered and we spoke and she was able to clarify it for me. So I just wanted to, let you guys know that I have many of sources. Okay. Not all of my sources are the people themselves. Okay. I have a lot of sources. And if I need something or I need to know what's going on or I have a question, I can literally pick up the phone in the middle of the day and call someone and find the answer out, just like I did from Laura in the middle of the day. So, just wanted to let you guys know that I've been doing this for a long time and I made a lot of contacts along the way. And I do get a lot of tea, of course, online, like Instagram and Twitter and messages and such. But my job, I feel, for my subscribers is that I go through and vet all of the information that people send me so that way, when I give it to you, I'm giving it to you as I have verified it. Now, if it's information that I cannot verify, I will sometimes ask you guys if you can verify it, but I'll make it very clear that the information is unverified. But as far as sources go, my sources run deep. Just saying. Okay, guys, let's get started on the Real Housewives of Orange County for a second. I just want to talk about the fact that we finally have a trailer coming out. I think we already did get it. I don't know if this is going to be the season that we were hoping for. We really need the Orange County ladies to bring it, in my opinion. Last year, people were really hyping up Heather Dubrow, and they were really telling fans like she's going to bring the show back to its roots because she has money, yada, yada, yada. And we didn't see that. We didn't see that at all. And so then now we have Tamra who's coming back. She brought a friend. We have Heather. We have Gina, who allegedly has lost, I don't know, a lot of weight because she quit drinking. She's been sober for a year and a half. Good for her. I think her and her boyfriend are getting like their real estate license together. Is he her boyfriend or her fiance or her husband? I don't know. You know, the ladies like to talk and say that he's lazy. Um, and then we have Emily and Shane. Shane is working full time now because he passed the bar exam. So I think that Emily is taking advantage of just being an at home mother. She's a, being a stay at home mother. When I saw their photos for Orange County, I was slightly disappointed because of the fact that why did Emily get all of that filler dissolved when Jen Armstrong was on last season? She was a doctor. She was like, no, 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 girl, come here. Let me get you together. She dissolved so much filler in Emily's face. She looked younger, thinner. I mean, beautiful, right? And then I saw these photos, and I don't know if they're old photos or if they're new photos, but her face is back to being like puffed out with filler and Botox. And I'm disappointed because I really hope that it's just an old photo and maybe she hasn't gone back to filling her face with that filler because she really looked so amazing when all of it was gone. And I have to tell you guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm trying to charge my phone here too, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me unplug this. Plug this. I would have liked to have seen Jennifer Armstrong come back another season. She had a lot going on in her life. Her sugar daddy was suing her. I mean, I'm just saying, you're not going to find an Orange County housewife with her sugar daddy suing her very often. Now, once cameras stopped rolling, see, I got to plug my phone in because my battery's dying. Once cameras stopped rolling, her and what was his name? Kyle Riley. They separated and they put that house up for sale. Beautiful home. It had a beautiful view. And then she was running into problems with her business, a lot of problems with her business. There was a gentleman there that was allegedly teaching ladies how to like do the weave when they weave under your skin to pull it tight, and he wasn't licensed. He had issues, and they said that she was allowing him to work on patients. There were patient complaints, and then there were the like vendors who own some of the medical equipment that she uses. And so you have to pay them, and she wasn't paying them either. So I just thought that she might be a little bit interesting to watch only because she has so much going on, but we didn't see them bring her back. Now, Noella was knocking at Bravo's door, really, really hoping that she was going to come back. I am thankful that we're not getting her back. I'm not trying to be mean. At first, I thought, I kind of like her when she was like standing up for the producer when everything happened at Heather's house. But what we didn't know was towards the end of the season, she was, I don't know if she was sleeping, but she was like dating that one producer from the show. So she was getting the information about everything that happened at Heather and Terry's as far as it pertains to the girl with the boob job that sued Terry and they thought that basically Bravo had set them up, but Bravo had not set them up. They just hadn't vetted her properly. And anyways, there was a big confrontation, and allegedly Terry may or may not have, sorry guys, spit in his mask at somebody. They were upset with producers. Allegedly, like Heather had like pushed the camera down and sort of roughhoused the cameraman, and it was because allegedly they felt like Bravo was setting them up. And that was not the case, actually. It was really, really not the case. And so a little bit late in the game, Noella decides she's going to tell us all of this, right? And it just didn't come out good because she didn't see it firsthand. And again, it was coming from the producer that she was, Well, she has moved on to him. She is now moving on and dating a gentleman who practices the occult. I don't know if that is proper. I don't know if he would rather just say he worships Satan, maybe, because he pretty much that's what he says that he does. I think like it's yeah. Yeah, so she's into that. And so I'm kind of glad that we didn't see her come back. On top of that, I tell you guys all the time, if you're a new housewife and you have kids, you're not going to make it if we don't meet your kids. Sutton is an exception, and we've met her daughter several times. But I'm just saying, Noella had 2 children. We had no idea about them. The dad of the little girl didn't want her to film, and then Sweet James, I don't know what his problem was, but we didn't see her son. So we need to see you with kids. We need to, if you're a mom and you're on the Housewives and you want to be relatable and you want to be successful, you're going to have to let your kids be filmed. You're going to have to mic them. It's just how it is sometimes. The audience wants to see you as a mother, right? One of the best scenes that I think, again, Lisa Hochstein, I'm doing a series, guys, on my TikTok. You should check it out. And it's on top tier housewives and how the F they got there, because you don't just wake up one day as a top tier housewife. And we have to, of course, establish what qualifies a person as a top tier housewife. But people like Teresa Giudice and Nene Lakes, people that have been in the franchise for years. And just like Teresa said, she gave birth on the show. She went to prison on the show. She got divorced on the show. Her husband got deported on the show. Like, they showed us everything. And even though I'm sure it was hard on them, maybe it showed them a lot of support too, because I really feel like people are really, really invested in Teresa and her children and them doing good and having a good life. And I think it's from watching them grow up over all of these years. And even though they don't know these people, they still have watched them, related to them, and they're wishing them good things. So I think that's like a good thing. But my point being that you have to be ready to show it all if you want to be a top tier housewife. It's one of the first qualifications. Lisa Hochstein from the Real Housewives of Miami killed it last year. She hit the mark. She checked that box off. You want to know why? She didn't hold nothing back when it came to the affair. We got the hot mic moment. We got the moments in the house after after everything had happened. He wanted her out of the house and she wouldn't leave. We also cheers and kudos to Larsa and to Lisa, who, remember when they said they ran into the girl at the club in Miami and she licked her lips at Lisa and Larsa? Do you guys remember that? Lisa went to lunch and she was telling her mother-in-law all about it. Well, guess what? They got us video and producers added it to the episode of the mistress licking her lips at Larsa and Lisa at the club. Now that is top tier status, guys. That is top tier housewives status. They did production's job for them. Okay. Like they're like, F production. We got a camera right here. We'll take care of it right now. So kudos to them. Lisa Hochstein is on her way to be a top tier housewife. Again, not holding back anything that transpired between her husband, the affair, what was going on in the house, what was going on with the kids, her emotional status. She's been very, very open. And the women have really rallied around her. We don't typically see that in a lot of the other franchises. So I really hope that she comes out winning. I hope she stays single just for a little bit. Stay single just for a little bit, Lisa. Just for a little bit. Allegedly, she's going to be getting $8,000 a month of child support. Now, I didn't think that sounded like, I mean, obviously, guys, $8,000 a month of child support is a lot of money, but is it a lot of money for a boob god, a surgeon, a millionaire 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 times over? Maybe she's getting a lot of money in alimony. Maybe he's making up for it somewhere else. But general consensus, I think, from the people around the area in Hollywood and that deal with rich people that are getting divorced, $8,000 a month is not a whole lot for child support. Who was supposed to getting 10,000? They said somebody else was getting 10,000 a month, and I cannot remember who it was that they said that 10,000 a month was what they were getting, and they were like nothing compared to everything, you know, that Lenny is with the doctor and the boob god and all that jazz, right? If you guys notice, I can't help it. I love Miami and I can't wait for the Real Housewives of Miami to come back. It's my happy place. It is my happy place. Okay. New Jersey has drained me. I feel like we have been on the streets of Instagram in bulletproof vests. Like it is rough out here in these streets of Instagram and Twitter. I've seen poor women that are suffering with cancer and chemotherapy receive messages from a reality star TV's camp telling her to basically go unalive herself. I mean, the things that I've seen this season are really, truly unbelievable. I really want to write a book about it because it's really that unbelievable. Everything that I've seen and dealt with, just on how everything maneuvers. It's a completely different world for Bravo and Bravo fans and Bravo bloggers on Instagram and Twitter and all of the social media platforms. It really is its own community, its own world. And you have to find your place in it because there's definitely a spot for everyone. But you also have to know a little bit about what you're doing and who you're playing with because not everyone on the internet is a good person. Let's get into the fact that we were hearing from Dana Wilkie about Joe and Melissa. Oh, my battery's dead. Oh, no. I don't think I have a cord for it either because my cords are all tied up. Oh, no, wait, I do have a cord for it. Hold on. Okay, anyways, so what had happened was allegedly the Porsche that Joe bought his daughter for her 17th birthday allegedly got repoed. Dana Wilkie announced this on one of her, I think it was one of her reviews because she does like a review on New Jersey every week the following day. So I'm thinking that that's when she told us about it. I can't remember the exact episode. However, she let us know that the Porsche actually had been repoed. There was a friend of the family of the people who repoed the vehicle. I guess the vehicle is back in with its rightful person, Antonia, because of the fact that it was just missed payments. Not sure if it was missed payments as in like they just forgot to pay it, like it was an oversight, like they don't have an accountant, they don't have people taking care of those things for them, or they didn't have the money and they were like waiting on taxes or something, and so they paid it in one lump sum. I don't know what it could be, but kudos to Dana Wilkie for getting that tea and dropping it to us, guys. She's on she's on everything, Instagram, YouTube, and I think she's on the Patreon too. I also have a new podcast, guys, with Kristen Marie from Reality Tea, and you can find that on all the big podcast platforms. We talk mostly housewives. It's housewives and headlines. So you guys will probably really enjoy it. Give me 1 second here, guys. I just wanted to hop in here for 1 second and look at something. Oh, this was what I wanted to tell you. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. In trouble as in like in trouble from the other team. So I was just like going through my phone because sometimes I go through and like look for old photos and just like what I could possibly have going on. And I found this like old article on Melissa and Joe. And I think what prompted it was this tweet about people demanding this phone call come through that was not properly aired back on like season 4. Now, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see here. Okay, it says, at another point in the episode, Joe Giudice asked Melissa how she really met her husband. Quote, "Don't go there, Joe." Quote, Joe Gorga tells his brother-in-law, and they proceed to trade off rumors, calling each other dumb losers, etc. This was a description from Radar Online from the article that stated basically the storyline was going to be that maybe allegedly Melissa may or may not have been having extracurricular activities with her ex-boyfriend Bulldog. Penny allegedly calls him when they're filming. It's on film. It's Kim D, Penny, and somebody else, I think. That was the whole storyline. That was like the whole thing. That was what was going to go down. And allegedly, what happened was Bravo changed their mind. They saw the ratings they were getting between like the families feuding, and so they decided to really change Melissa's narrative to like sweet, sweet home Alabama type girl, if you will. And so it didn't look good for her to be meeting her ex-boyfriend out for sushi because allegedly that's what Penny has said. I did a lot of older videos a long time ago on Penny. Penny gave lots of interviews for free. She did not care. She also talked about the fact that production had chopped up her conversation that she was having with somebody else, and they used it and inserted it in a scene that had nothing to do with what she was talking about. So she had a lot of frustrations as it pertains to Bravo and what happened. But this is a little bit telling because we've heard a lot of rumors. And allegedly at the reunion, it's brought up. He says, at another point in the episode, Joe Gorga asked Melissa how she really met her husband. And of course, Joe Gorga interrupts and says, "Don't go there, Joe." Joe Gorga tells his brother-in-law, and then they proceed to argue. Oh, that's so wild, isn't it, guys? Okay, well, let me know what you think. I am going to be dropping some more content. Of course, I just wanted to drop this little video off for you guys. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications on, and have a great day.